Here we go. Here we go. We're going live. Good morning, everyone. Hello, it's me, Corliss Rasil, coming to you from stormy, cold Saskatchewan, Canada. And I'm inspired today to share something that, because of two people that said the same thing to me this morning. And I want to ask you if you've actually said this to yourself. I'm ready for this year to be over. Let me know in the comments if you're someone who has said that, because here we are on December 8th or 9th, whatever day today is. We're just nicely into December. And I think we're doing a countdown. I think a lot of us are doing a countdown for this. We're ready to put this behind us. Hands up, give me a sign. Let me know. Are you someone who's ready to put this year behind you? So maybe I'll give it a second here. I think we've got people joining on both Instagram and LinkedIn and on Facebook, maybe even YouTube. So I'll just give it a second here and allow you to join in before I continue with the thought, because this is going to be a very enlightening conversation for us to have today. So while we're waiting for people to join, I just got off doing a podcast episode with Tony Richards of the Better Than Before podcast. And I'll tell you, we sure align, because my whole philosophy is that we really just want to be better than we were before. Be better today than you were yesterday. You don't have to be in competition with anyone else but yourself. Just show up better, grow, evolve, become more. And on the bad days, it's okay. Get up and be better the next day. It's all right. It's all right. It's all life. So here's what happened twice this morning. So I had two separate people in two separate conversations say to me, I'm ready for this year to be over. I get it. I feel ya. I hear ya. I know what that's like. It's like we have gone through so much change. We have had so much up and down, roller coaster, scariness, like evolve, figure it out, dig deep, pull your big girl panties on and get up and keep going. I get it. I get it. How many of you have had some real challenges this year? I have too. I get it. I get it. I really do. And that's why I think these people said to me, I'm ready for this year to be over. I just want to start again. But here's what I really need to just share with you that I know to be true. You can let me know if you know this to be true. But here's the thing, that just because the clock turns, or the calendar turns from December 31st to January 1st, if you don't do something different, you are going to get the same thing. It doesn't matter what the date is on the calendar. Would you all agree with this? Because your year, as much as it's been a challenge for you, as difficult as it might have been, nothing's going to change if nothing changes. And we have to remember that. So acknowledge it. Yes, you've had challenges. It's been a difficult year. Look forward to the future. Yes, look forward to it. Yay, it's going to be so great, because it is. Focus forward for sure. But remember this, nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to do something to get something different, to get something different. And that's what I wanted to talk with you about today. I want to give you some really key things to ask yourself right now, here today. Jot these questions down, and then I want you to come up with your own solutions. Because one thing I know for sure, as a coach, as a speaker, as an author, as a podcast host, in all of the years that I've been able to experience my life as an entrepreneur and as a mom and as juggling life and picking myself up and dusting myself up to get up and do it again the next day and become better from the experience, one thing I know for sure is that every single one of us has it within us to find our own answers. We just need to ask the right questions, come up with our answers, and get still enough to listen to them, and then have the courage to act on them. Are you with me? Do you agree with this? Okay, here's the questions. I want you to ask yourself, moving into the new year, what would make you feel happier? What is it that you need to be happy? So genuinely ask yourself that question, because here's what happens is people just go through the roller coaster of life. Life knocks them down, they pick themselves up, they do it again, or they start going through the motions of all these responsibilities, all these things that they have to do. So they just keep doing to do, and they don't even really ask themselves, is this thing that I'm doing making me happy? So ask yourself the question. You're going into the new year. You want to have something different because, you're ready for this year to be done. So what I'd like you to do is ask yourself, what would make you feel happier? Coming into the new year, What would make you happier? Because when we set goals, when we set our intentions, when we make resolutions, the ultimate outcome that we're looking for is to be happier. That's what we're looking for. So let's just cut to the chase and ask ourselves right now, what would make you feel happier? In your day-to-day life, what would make you feel happier? Ask yourself that. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, what do you want to experience? So life is really a whole series of experiences. That's what it is. You get up, you do your day, you look forward to this, you fall down, you get up, you learn a lesson, you start over. Everything is about an experience. So ask yourself, what is it that you want to experience in the coming year? Because whatever it is that you want to experience, that can become your goal and can become your focus. It can give you something to be excited about. Okay? So what do you want to experience? The next question is, and this one's big. This is so big. You ready for it? What needs to change? In order for you to have those experiences and for you to be happier, what needs to change? A lot of times what needs to change is our perspective, how much energy we're giving things, how much we're focused on stuff, our daily habits, how we're processing information, how we feel about ourselves. A lot of times those are the things that need to change. It all begins right here. But there could be outside circumstances that need to change as well. So look at those. Maybe it's in, career or workplace or relationships. Maybe there's some things that have to change there, but please don't put all your power out there to everything else. Don't put your power in, I'm going to be happy if this person does this, if my boss does this, if my career, if this happens, if I make X amount of money. Please do not put your power in everything outside. Put some of your power back in here and say to yourself, who do I need to be? Who do I need to become? What can I change within me to live a happier, more fulfilled life and experience life on a new, joyous level coming into 2022? Are you hearing this? Are any of you feeling this and going, yes, I needed these questions? So for those of you that have just joined, or maybe you're really absorbing this information and you're like, give it to me again, Corliss, I need a few more things. If you're ready for this year to be done, because you've had a lot of challenges and you've had a lot of hurdles to overcome, you've had to adapt to a lot of change, maybe you're just exhausted and you're tired of all of the roller coaster ride that you've been on here and try to pick yourself up and dust yourself off again. If you're feeling that, I understand. It's normal. Is to be expected. We've had a hell of a year, for lack of better words. However, as we're moving into the new year, it doesn't matter if the calendar changes. It doesn't matter if the date changes December 31st or the year changes 2021 to 2022. Unless you do something different and you make some new decisions about what you want your year to look like and then act on those decisions, it's going to be the same thing no matter what the calendar date is. So the questions that I want you to ask yourself is, what would make you feel happier? You want to be happy. That's the ultimate thing, is we all want to feel happier. So what is it that would make you happier? What do you want to experience? And then what needs to change? Is there some things that need to change, things that you need to let go of in order to have a new experience, achieve bigger goals, have a better year next year? What is it that needs to change or that you need to let go of? And the bottom line is although some things in your outside circumstances might be, affecting your internal happiness, the real power lies inside of you. You have the power to adapt, to change, to lead your life, and to make the changes that you need to make in order to be happier and have a fuller and richer life experience. Don't doubt that for even a second, because I know it to be true. And if you don't know it yet, just believe me, because I know it's true. Okay? Trust me, I know it's true. So now what do you do? So what is some of your action plan? So here's some suggestions for you. In order to get something different, you need to do something different. So if you want to be happier, you answer those questions for yourself and you say, I know what it is that I want to experience. I know what will make me happier. I am going to change a couple things in my outside circumstance, but I'm not going to depend on outside circumstance to make me happy. I'm going to take the power back in me. Then here's what I want to suggest you do. I want to suggest that you go to my website. Okay. Go to corliss.ca. This is super important. Please listen to me, because these things that I have coming up are going to help you reach your goals in 2022. Your goals of being happier, more fulfilled, to experience a fuller life. The challenge that I have coming up, it's called The New You. It starts on January 10th. I promise you, that program, if you commit yourself to 12 days, to every day receiving a video from me and working with the material and doing the reflection in your journal and engaging in the community, you will start your year differently. You will set yourself up to have the best year of your life. You will. This is not, I hope you will. If you commit to the process of it and you show up, the content is incredible. It's a process that's going to guide you. The community is amazing. You will, by the end of it, have more hope, more faith, more belief in yourself. You will be enlightened and inspired, and you'll actually know what to do to move forward. It's called The New You, and our new world requires a new you. It does. So I'm going to put the link in the description, but that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here today is to help you see that no matter what happened this year, next year will repeat itself unless you make some new decisions. You need to make some decisions about your future. You need to take control of your life by recognizing that you have it within you to make the decisions to be happier, to experience what you want to experience, and to let go of the things that no longer serve you, even if it means the way that you think, the way that you, or the things that you do, and your decisions. And here's the other thing. Just remember this, that no decision, a decision to do nothing, is actually a decision. It's really important you understand that. If you don't decide that you deserve to have the best year yet right ahead of you, if you don't decide that you have the power within you to make changes, to make yourself happier and more content, if you don't decide that you're worthy, if you don't decide that taking action is worth it, if you don't find that courage in you, nothing's going to change. So please make a decision about what your coming year is going to look like. And if 2021 has been a challenging year for you, please do yourself the favor of looking at the lessons that came from it, because it is in our hardest times that we find our greatest gifts. And if you had a tough year this year, it's okay. There's been gifts within it. Look for them. Look for what you learned. Even if it's that you learned you're stronger than you thought you were and that you could rise up and you could still be here, you're here. You're not only here, you're showing up ready to learn, grow, and evolve. Take the lessons. It'll make you better, and bring those with you into the new year, knowing that you have everything within you to have the best year ever in 2022. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope this is helpful. I'll drop the link. Connect with me anytime. I hope you will. I love helping people. It makes me happy. And I'm going to do more of that in the new year. And I hope you'll be one of those people. See you soon. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye.